Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Let's go ahead and load up the last save. We're going to start. I'm going to start all the videos like this because when I get in there into the game and hit the button that I have to start recording, it does something to the game. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing things like from here on out like this. We need to talk to this fella here. I can't remember. We went into these ruins that were in Gildan Vale, so we'll go ahead and do this. A man lies resting against a wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading bronzes, which are basically these things here. Um, he has a gaunt fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against the side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful, either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the sacred god. A grand temple at that, and his worshippers would come from all over the Direwood, from Recapture even. Until the war, of course, even then you get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Redrick decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there buried under a heap of rock. After that, Redrick ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Redrick hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. He smiles warily. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wiccan licked his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wertan breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Olaf's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I have some questions first. Yes? Who are you anyway? Werten offered you a week's grand. Name's Werten. I've lived in Gildan Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help the temple sometimes, bring supplies. That's all. Well, Lord Redrick, mind us digging around down here? I would go telling him about it. Lingering in these places is no good for anyone. But you do this quick and quiet, and we can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. Any chance there's something down here worth a little more than some old bones? Burton looks around. Probably. Nobody's been through the place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me, and I didn't touch anything. Any valuables in there, you get first crack at them. I only ask that you do this favor for me while you're at it. Why can't you do it yourself? Well, I tried, only got a short ways before I got in over my head. Wharton grimaces. I haven't raised a blade in a long time. Turns out it isn't something you can just pick up again. But you look like you can handle yourself. I have no more questions. Oh, I'll find him. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, tricks, sconges, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else in after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. See, look at the map. Yeah, everything. So first thing we got to do, find the stairs that goes down.
I shall.
And we're going to turn that.
Easy now.
We'll go in here first. Oh, there's spiders. Now let's go into
The better
stealth
part of
mode
valor.
and have a look around. Yep, got some stuff there. Camping supplies. Oh, there's something here. Initiate's note. Right click for details. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Retrix Obrica says, Redemption for even these. Argot and struck the largest bell first, rather than second. The rest is illegible. Okay. That's it. Okay, let's go to the next room.
I feel off. Attack!
Up.
Easy now.
Easy now. Okay, we got stuff there.
Ha!
That was very bad. I like the fact that they automatically damage themselves. No, there's
Let's keep quiet.
Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago or whatever. The archipelago winds its way between the Great Eastern Ocean and the Restless Ocean. Hundreds of small islands in the midst of the water. Few dare brave its treacherous rapids, and fewer still have returned to tell the tale of their adventures through it. Travel between the two oceans is virtually impossible. Great storms hammer any ship foolhardy enough to attempt to navigate, and this alone should be enough to deter anyone from attempting the voyage, as untold ships have gone down, tossed against the rocks. The weather and treacherous rocks are only a precursor to the actual horror of the archipelago, the terrors of the deep. No one knows how many creatures stalk the oceans, waiting for unsuspecting sailors to drift into their waters. But we do know of some. Barbed Ravager, a giant shark that is known to ram passing vessels, trying to knock sailors off the deck and smash a hole in the hull. It has tremendous spines protruding from its sides and back that are presumed to be poisonous. The largest sighted barbed ravager with survivors was estimated to be almost 30 feet long. Winding, winding serpent, smaller around than the ravager, but potentially longer. The winding serpent attacks in small packs, usually 3 to 8. They have long, sharp heads, somewhat reminiscent of the barracuda. Like the ravager, they repeatedly slam into the side of a ship hoping to crack a hole in it or knock someone from the deck. They have also been known to swim to the depths and shoot up out of the ocean, landing on the deck, coiling and winding their way around, snapping up any crew they can before plunging back into the ocean. Leviathan. Imagine the largest whale you have ever seen. The Leviathan is at least 10 times that size. By the time a ship sees a Leviathan, it is already too late. As they rise from the depths, the water around them begins to spin and sink, creating a whirlpool. The Leviathan's body surrounds the helpless vessel, preventing escape. And as it goes down, the enormous mouth opens, pulling all aboard to their watery deaths. Pulparir. How many is this? God, man. All the creatures you've read about in this book are nothing compared to the Pulpavir, barely the size of a man, but they lack in size and strength. They make up for in numbers and terrifying viciousness. Their lower halves are a mass of tentacles like an octopus or squid, but more numerous. The tentacles are long black whips with suction cups on the underside and many thorny barbs on the top. The sheer number of tentacles gives them frightening speed when walking on land, pulling themselves forward almost as fast as a running horse. While they vaguely resemble a human from the waist up, they any extended examination proves how wrong that assumption is. Long, stringy black hair falls from the top of their heads to cover a face taken directly from a nightmare. A wide gaping mouth cuts across the bottom of his head, from ear to ear, full of wicked dagger-like teeth. Two large, round eyes are sunken into his head, black as coal, shining from a malevolent fire. A small antenna protrudes from the middle of his forehead, ending in a small nodule that can glow with an eerie blue light. One can imagine a sailor on the deck of a ship at night, looking out across the black water, blood freezing as countless knights appear beneath the surface, rising toward him as the popular swarm upward. Because they seem to be more octopus than man, they can collapse in on themselves, fitting into spaces no person should be able to. The smallest crack in a hull, the slightest separation between boards offers them entrance. It is not unknown for them to slaughter an entire crew from hold up to deck by infiltrating the ship from underneath. Fortunately, they do not seem to have spread too far outside of the archipelago. But there may come a day when Paul Pervere attacks become commonplace. Okay, we'll take that as well. Or, god damn. No, I want to take it. Damn it, what am I doing? There, okay. There's potion of spirit shield and money. These prayer scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. To His Grace, I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places and then abandoned altogether.
It's done.
The Great Western Stag, Book of Verses. Okay. Wait a minute, we're going. I think we need to go in this way to check that out. So,
Onward!
ouch. When a party member is reduced to zero endurance, they are knocked out. This means they are out of the fight as long as they're okay. I already know this. Come on. Okay. But he come back up? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
Vermin have scared these places. The mold still grows in green black clumps across the table. Wait a minute, what's that? Well, that's the top of that. Okay. Let's see. We started out over here. Okay. Well,
Let's see what we found.
Oh, wait. What's the deal with the red? It's a trap. So I wish to trigger it. Yes.
It feels like poison.
Oh dear. Oh no, there's nothing. Yeah, there's okay. Minor cloak of protection. Scroll of jolting touch. Garnet and Jasper.
Aye?
Wow. I got my hands on a genuine Obsidian artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging her to in the morning, then I'll hit that. What is this? Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. There's something. What's this? I gotta do.
I'm here. Moe. Anna! Attack!
Come on, kill him. Yeah, good. Okay. I'm gonna have to do another spell.
Moe. Anna! Moe. Anna!
That doesn't do. Does that not do anything for me? Well, let's grab everybody.
Easy now.
Now, where's? Oh. I need to do something about
I'm here.
his health. Okay, damn. Let's go ahead and right,
Yes?
Oh, I'm paused. See, I'm dying. He's down. Okay, he should be coming up. I need a rest. Oh. Here at a haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is a sense within you of a powerful energy. It rolls and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges toward and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forget to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late again. The right's going to begin without you. You hear the rolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes and not the last. The light fades, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Oh, look at you through narrow eyes. Are you all right? You seemed lost just now. Yes, sir. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm not really sure. It just recently started happening. His eye raised his eyebrows. Indeed, at the risk of sounding patronizing, you should probably have that examined. He scratched his cheek. It's a shame that Lord Redrick's hanged half of Gilded Vale. The Villian dwarf might have known something about your condition. Let's continue on. Let's actually rest. So I could get some health back. So I don't know what the hell's going on with my healing stuff. I've been healing and nothing's healed. Only time I way I heal is through resting. Alright, well I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.